Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5 minutes and 27 seconds before the Ubisoft Re-Stream. Now, I have no real expectations here. Something was already spoiled for me, something I am actually legitimately upset about, as I usually am when it comes to spoils, so thanks for that, for putting that just in the general chat on my Discord channel. Or the general channel of my Discord, sorry. But anyways, whatever. Point being. But expectation-wise, no. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It wouldn't be the first time Ubisoft has come out of absolutely nowhere and decided to be awesome. But Ubisoft usually tends to be terrible, too, so... I mean, we know this is happening. I know you can't see it. It's the whole Watch Dogs 3. Hey, Aiden is coming back. Woo! Maybe that means something. It might not. I don't know. They'll probably have some kind of DLC for Valhalla, because Valhalla is still in a cycle. You know, stuff like that. Do you play as Aiden? I actually don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Death Triexia in that case. 72-hour marathon. See, I'm too old for that. I couldn't do that. Granted, I haven't been sleeping much lately. I don't really know why. I've been exhausted. Like last night, you know, woke up at about 1. And I'm like, okay, well, this sucks. So I got up and got some recording done, because what else am I going to do? I call those reverse naps. When I wake up in the middle of the night and I just get up to do stuff until I can get back to bed. Because in my experience, since I do have a bit of not amnesia, the other thing, the can't sleep thing. So what I do is I reverse nap, right? I just get up and I do something for a bit. Either I play a game or I work a little bit or get some paperwork done or insomnia, thank you. Get something done, and that way in about an hour I can get back to bed, right? Because the alternative is laying there feeling miserable doing nothing for an hour until I can get back to bed. And I've done that before. No, thank you. Thank you, Rax. Is it really 4 years? It is. Oh my god. I can't even see your icon. Or maybe it hasn't updated yet. I know I have a 4-year icon. I have a 6-year icon. That is insanity. I've been streaming for 4 years now. Actually, no, that's not true. I have been making money off of streaming for 4 years now. That's probably the more accurate way to phrase that. Yeah, exactly, Melkor Blade. You get it, right? Just laying there trying to go to sleep doesn't work. At least not for me. And several people I know. So instead you're just... What you do is you just... If you're really clever, I mean, this is one of the things I used to do back in high school. I'll be like, all right, get myself super comfortable. Pillows in the right position, legs in the right position, blanket right here, fans going, you know, AC on, just set everything up just right. And then I'm super comfortable. And then I just lay there super comfortable. With wide awake. Screw that noise. Stedham, thank you very, very much. I will put that as well towards Endwalker. Yeah, that makes sense, Rags. Yeah, no, I'll do the... Okay, so we're at a minute left. I'm going to go ahead and unmute this. Okay, that sounds like licensed music. I'm going to remute this. Let me get a little bit in position here. I'm going to shrink myself down here, and then I'll start talking like this for the rest of the stream. Okay, so, today we're going to be covering the Ubisoft conference. Yay! Woo! This hurts my throat. Yay! You know what doesn't hurt my throat is the gnome thing. Gnomragon! So, today we will be covering the Ubisoft conference, which will probably have at least one thing worth a damn. I hope. It probably won't. Other than the thing that was spoiled. Because things were spoiled, as we already discussed. But don't worry, I won't spoil it for you. This filming has been done with local stuff. Okay, yeah, all right. We good? We're good! We're beginning! Where's the chat? Get rid of the chat. No chat. Chat be gone. Alright. Today we will be learning how to count. I'm sorry, I'm in a snarky mood. Don't mind me. I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Who is Zeke, Love Alex? You know what? If we're gonna have just music, we might as well just have some dancing here.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neelam.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled to be back hosting Ubisoft Forward. Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises you'll find out about soon enough.
Neelam, I'm excited. We're filming this together. We got this gorgeous set. E3 is back. But I know why y'all are here. You want to see games, so let's get right into it.
The Rainbow Six operators are facing off against an evolving and deadly threat. You'll no doubt have noticed that the alien parasite has spread to new areas. It's time to suit up and step into the containment zone.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six Extraction.
I used to feel so much peace staring into the heavens.
And war came. Sorry. 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 Now there is only grittiness and edginess.
We thought it could be contained,
We were wrong.
but it evolved.
Dead wrong.
So we did too.
One of our own is MIA.
Oh no.
Extraction team, now.
Oh, this is the Division. Oh, okay.
If there's a way to stop them, you will find it.
No, wait, this is... Oh, damn it, Malkar.
You will find me first.
Tom Clancy has been dead for years, as a fresh reminder. How long has Tom Clancy been dead? Like, they're still using his name.
Let's go.
You ever think about that? He's been dead for a while.
Incoming! Clear the area!
2014, thank you.
Stand back!
So Rainbow Six, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and admit my ignorance here. How long has Rainbow Six been about fighting aliens and mutants? Because that's not the Rainbow Six I used to play. No judgment. Aliens and mutants are fine. Just wondering.
Clock's ticking.
I found her.
Rainbow Six XCOM. I mean, I like the Rainbow Six format. I used to enjoy several Rainbow Six games. It's just, you know. Like all of a sudden there's Xenomorph. Look at this! What?
I've got company.
Coming through!
Countermeasures.
Check. Make for the exit. An apex! Get down!
Oh, it's a boss! Sorry.
Ella, look out!
Oh, no. It's a Baneling.
Not so fast.
You know my favorite part about this? This is all just a CGI thing. There's no gameplay here at all. And I know we bang on about that along, but you know what? I'm never gonna stop banging on about that. Because it's never stopped being bad. You all probably don't even remember the very first E3 I ever covered. Which at this point was a really long time ago.
You all Throwing me a party?
And one of the first things I brought up was how much I hate these trailers that show no actual gameplay. And then they started doing fake gameplay, and then we had to start adding layers of what defines gameplay in a trailer. Yeah, it was like 2013 or 2014. It was a long time ago.
Now, I know you must have a ton of questions after seeing that trailer, and we have answers.
Yes, I have all the questions.
Coming up, so hang tight. My name is Richard. I'm your resident community developer coming to you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six Extraction.
Yeah, exactly. It's more or less literally a waste of money, Puggity.
I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience. You might think you know what you're getting into since there's going to be some of your favorite Rainbow Six operators, but it's going to be completely different because this time you're not fighting against each other. You're coming together to face an unprecedented...
Hang on, I gotta mute myself so I can answer Imperial Star Destroyer here. Give me a
Some of
second.
the operators' abilities, gadgets, and tech should feel familiar to Siege players. But this time, as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new ability upgrades and a whole new arsenal specifically designed to take on this new threat.
So the operators we just saw in that trailer are very familiar. But what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If you or a teammate falls during an incursion, you're gonna go missing in action. You can't play MIA operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get them out. Every time you go in the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress and upgrades. So stay on your toes and weigh every move you make.
It's okay, we know what a roguelike is. You can just say
Balancing
that.
risk and reward scenario is going to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is it? Who are they? And where do they come from?
What we know is the Arkeens are an evolved form
The
of the
Arkeens.
parasite that was first detected few years ago.
Wait, it's the X-Files Black Ooze?
Mexico. But a lot have changed since. The parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York,
I
South
said roguelite.
and Alaska. This is what
Don't
we
you?
know so far. Within the containment zones, the alien ecosystem is in a continual evolution, as incubation nests and their sprawling tissue spawn procedurally.
Seriously, this is the Black Ooze from X-Files. I mean, spoilers from X-Files, but
the
like,
player presents.
that's what they're describing.
Always evolving. But it didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their new home. What are we facing off against?
Well, the black goo-like sprawl is probably the first thing you will take on. It spreads to the map once your presence is detected, slowing your progress and helping the Arkeens. Some of the other threats you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spiker, the explosive breacher, the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex. There's a lot more species of Arkeens and mutations that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
Thank you both so much for joining me.
I mean,
really
okay.
excited to dig into more of
Real talk for a second. I'm gonna talk over this guy for a moment. This might actually be a good game, but this is terrible.
And for our
This
Rainbow
is
Six
an awful
community,
presentation.
We have exclusive unlocks for you in both games. Okay, you've been waiting long enough.
As I said before, I was into Rainbow Six way back in the day, back when I used to play that with
Here
friends.
is Rainbow Six
And yeah, exactly. This just sounds kind of generic and boring. And it's like, hey, so... And another thing that kind of... This is a pet peeve thing. I'll go ahead and admit that. But it's always a pet peeve of mine when they present something that is a long-standing gameplay concept as if it's some brand new thing.
Rainbow Six operators are dropped into alien.
I mentioned the roguelite joke earlier, but honestly, this is just Rainbow Six in gameplay. And they're like, this is this brand new thing where you've got to be careful about all this stuff and really... It's like, yeah, I get it. It's a Rainbow Six game. Cool.
Parasite's underground network.
Ugh.
Adapting. Plant auto tracker.
So this is a good topic. We talked earlier about the layers of actual gameplay. So this is scripted gameplay. Now, scripted gameplay is fine under certain circumstances, depending on what you want to go for.
Assist each other.
But this is scripted gameplay, to go back to what we were talking about earlier. people sat down and really carefully thought out and said, okay, this needs to happen here, and this needs to happen here, and they're following a script.
Easy for a nest.
Some scripted gameplay literally uses an AI or a script, I don't know what you call it, a programming script, instead of having a person behind the controller. Sometimes they have people behind the controllers, it
So
depends.
stealth tactics are the way to go.
And they just use editing.
Visual on Nest. Place auto trackers for our React scientists.
Auto tracker activated.
Well, you mean like this size?
Auto tracker activated.
The parasite generates sprawl, a substance that connects the whole ecosystem. Alert an Archean, and a nearby nest wakes up too.
Probably Java.
Archeans move faster in sprawl, but operators get slowed down.
Take my guy out.
The squad can use their React light to see bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the environment.
Wow, you can kill an alien by stabbing it in the neck. Almost like they copy-pasted the animation from the previous Rainbow Six games of stabbing a terrorist or a criminal in the neck. Huh.
Just gave me the thumbs up.
Sorry.
Good job.
Identifying Archean variants.
By the way, if you've never seen me cover E3, we're mostly here to snark. I'm just gonna be... I've been honest and open about that for years. We're mostly here to snark, okay? We're mostly here to have fun.
So Sledge will swing around back.
Sorry.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
Airlock, go!
Hasn't been in years, Deoxys. Love the name, by the way.
That was close. Here, the team can...
No, it wasn't!
resupply.
Sorry.
Airlock doors will open onto the next subzone.
This really is Left 4 Dead. I thought you were joking. Okay, get to the safe zone.
Samples from those RGs, and we need them gone. Use your React blade.
I mean, I love Left 4 Dead. By the way, if you like Left 4 Dead, you should totally play Vermintide or Vermintide 2. Just saying.
Right there. React blade, do your thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally how you kill a Baneling.
One down. We're not done yet.
The aliens have evolved to be weak in the neck.
Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
Yeah, Back for Blood I'm actually excited about, by the way.
Armor
Legit.
projectiles. Alibi deploys a prisma.
Like, I'm into that.
End of the line.
Again, snarking aside, this might be worth a once through, you know what I mean?
The more intel they collect, the more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight
But
off this threat.
honestly, what would probably happen is me and my friends will debate if we want to play through this, and we will play through the campaign missions once, and then we will put it down. Now, that's assuming they have campaign missions, which they might not, because everything they're describing sounds more like procedurally generated randomized stuff, which is what I like to call negative interest.
That's the way. Keep hunting.
So if they have a campaign, sure. If they don't, nope. Did I like Left 4 Dead Solo? I have never played Left 4 Dead Solo, and I never will. Knife! Knife!
Wow.
On the big guy!
Take out the leader. Leader for the RGs
It's
to
just
follow.
funny.
Another objective completed.
They're still using the knife.
The squad can either exfil the extraction point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet. A true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
Knife Siege 6. I'm with it! Let's do it! Knife percent.
If they're communicating.
It's a level 130 knife. Knife, excuse me.
Hunt them down until
That's it. It's an Australian knife. That's what it is. Oh, there's another bomb. Okay, are they going to kill this one with a knife? Okay, so it killed its own people. No, it buffed its own people. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're seeing pistol. We've got another pistol. There's a really dumb gun, but I'm not seeing... Not seeing the... Oh, there it is! The knife! Yes! Oh, it's only on an ad, though. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. There's another knife! He really did. Oh, my God. He actually killed the boss with a knife. You caught that, right? I say boss. It's an elite. It's a tier 3, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, no, this is a Dex build. This is Counter-Strike, that's what this is. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
We have an operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
No.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
Looks like that's it. Still, they killed almost every elite there with a knife.
You heard it. A rescue mission is underway. React still needs you.
So is there a campaign? Because that at this point, that's my only question, really.
It's time to unite and stand together against this emerging threat. Squad up with friends in co-op or step into the containment alone.
Stay tuned for more Rainbow Six Extraction intel coming very soon.
Got it.
If you think fighting aliens is tough, try learning guitar.
Well, that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions...
Okay, I know I'm cringy and terrible, but I feel so much comfort in my life that I am not as fake and uncharismatic as that.
And in the decades since its release, our community and its impact have only amplified.
This year, let's turn it up to 11 and see what's next for Rocksmith.
Okay, Rocksmith, let's do it. Welcome to the future of music learning. It's called Rocksmith U. It's like the Wii, but it's got a tablet now. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, hang on. Where's mute? Where's mute? Where's mute? Where's mute? Where's mute? There it is. Okay, we're muted. We're muted. Whew. Okay. Damn right, Meat Fist. I am cringy and terrible, but I'm still not as bad as that garbage. I mean, I know, low bar, but yeah. And then we've got some music playing right about now. Do 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 do. This is just, it's just some generic, like, what is this, light rock? Okay, so I'm gonna turn off snark mode for just a second. Having a game that teaches you how to play a real instrument actually sounds really cool to me. I don't know if this is any good or not, but just that concept sounds really cool, you know? I mean, of course, I'm a huge fan of Ring Fit Adventures, which is a fantastic way to learn about how to exercise and stretch properly, and to keep in shape while still being a game, you know? Now, the difference, I say the difference, the key distinction there is Ring Fit Adventures is very carefully, very well designed, right? So, that's the catch. If this is really cool and really well designed, then that's awesome. So that's why I had to be like, okay, let's turn off snark mode for a second. Cool concept. Okay, back into it. I have no idea, Trathan. I guess we can look it up, except I can't tab away right now. Hang on. What do we got here? Hey, Loop Hero's on sale right now. Yeah, no, not Guitar Hero. I'm talking about, like, actually learning an actual instrument. How much is Rocksmith? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that muted. No, that's not terrible. Is that all the... That can't be right. Does that have all the instrument stuff? Oh no, of course you have to get your own guitar. Duh. Just didn't say if there's any accessories to get it set up, though. Rocksmith Plus, a new interactive music learning subscription service available this year. I'm sorry, what? Why, pray tell, I mean, other than naked greed, would you make that a subscription service? I'm just curious. I'm sorry. That is a huge pet peeve of mine. Speaking as someone who has to pay a monthly sub to continue to be able to edit videos, I goddamn hate subscription services for software. I always have. MMOs are different. That's different. That is true, Jobbin. If I'm pretty sure they scheduled this stuff way in advance, Ice. Like, I'm pretty sure all of the conferences that are happening were already recorded and ready to go a week ago. Or several weeks ago. About 25 minutes ago, Baron. Yeah, so let me take his voice out of my ears here for a second. We can argue this. I mean, it is a debatable thing. It's a gradient thing. But the general idea behind a subscription service is that you continue to have new additional content. Like, you are paying for the fact that that content is being updated regularly, right? Hence, an MMO. You get a major content patch like in FF14 or in WoW, and that adds tons of new stuff you can do. It adds more game, right? So in that circumstance, paying a subscription fee actually makes a degree of sense. And for long-term content droughts, you just unsub for a bit until the game updates, and then you resub, and then you're good, right? But like, for example, I'll use Premiere, which is what I use for editing. What do I get for being subscribed to Premiere? I'll just answer you right now, because the answer is nothing. I am paying monthly in order to continue to access the software that I've already bought. You know? There's no benefit. It is naked greed, like I said. So, he did say earlier that they're going to add new chords, specifically. So, that probably doesn't justify a subscription fee in my case, in my opinion. But, again, this is a bit of a gradient thing, right? It's not a yes or no binary kind of thing. That's true. Video streaming subscriptions also make a degree of sense because of the fact that, you can get... Oh, hey.
Massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
Okay. This sounds like I'm going to have to mute again. Yeah, I'm going to have to mute this again. We're just going to be safe. So anyways, what's the name of that? I don't know if I actually know if it's a Ubisoft game. It's actually a 2D platformer game where you play a guy on a jet bike, or not a jet bike, sorry, just a bike, a motorbike. Trials. That's an awesome game series. You should look into that. I don't know if this is related to that. It's just the first thing that came to my mind there. Multiplayer action, because it's all about the multiplayer. Sorry. Don't mistake me, I'm into co-op, but I do and have been tired of the multiplayer stint of the last 10 years. Okay, if this wasn't multiplayer, this actually seems pretty cool. Legit. No, I'm serious. That's basically Splatoon in terms of structure. Rather than fighting each other, you're just trying to do tricks and, fill up the map with your team's color by successfully nailing tricks on certain lumps. That sounds kind of cool to me. Now, first-person biking does not sound cool to me. But that's because I would probably be like, ugh, after a few minutes. And yeah, again, this looks very PvP-centric. I know it's not. They've already said it's not, but that you can tell where they're slanting it. Look at how much they keep emphasizing the teams and the 6v6 thing. And focusing on the score. Thank you, Keone. I will add that to Xenogears. By the way, yes, there is still copyright music playing, in case you're wondering. I am paying attention. This is definitely copyright. In fact, I'm pretty sure I recognize this song. Don't ask me the name, I couldn't tell you. So here's the exploration mode. In fact, I could probably unmute for this section.
That's right. Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had, and the Republic will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges. Ha ha ha! It's the Red Bull Joyride, people. It's infamous.
Wait, I could play this versus my friends? That's so awesome! I love PvP! Wait. You see what I mean, though, about how they keep emphasizing the versus? See, that's the thing. Most people, especially marketing-wise, use the word multiplayer as if what they mean is versus. Because that's what they're talking about. They're talking about versus content. What we usually refer to as PvP. Thank you, Baron. Much obliged as always. If you know where you want that to go, please let me know. Oh, so that's going towards Skeptical, who I don't know if you're there, but Skeptical, if you want to put that sub towards something, let me know. Otherwise... Well, you see, Larian. Honestly, I think you might be right about that, Blue Felix. Licensed music is good music because we had to pay money for it, so that makes it better. And that way we can connect with our target audience, which is the kids of today. Cool. You had me until it was versus.
Coming September 2nd, and you can pre-order now and claim your right to rip.
Okay, so we've seen some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators battling alien parasites, but how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
Okay. Are you seriously trying to compete with yourself? Because I can tell you a few companies who did that and it didn't work out all that well. Okay. Siege is awesome and all, but you notice how that was basically the same gameplay.
Our journey with Siege, we are humbled and grateful for the enthusiastic community that has supported this growth. So today is all about sharing quality of life developments that will dramatically improve player experience.
With the community growing every day, we've been hard at work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new players. On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression.
Wait. Crossplay with Stadia? Hell yeah!
Or PC will be able to queue into games together while having a unified account progression.
And for console players, in early 2022, crossplay will be available.
Oh, next year we'll have actual crossplay.
And the cross-progression will be available between all...
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. It's just between Xbox and PlayStation.
Time in order to prepare and make sure they have a smooth launch.
Bringing these player bases together benefits everyone. It will finally allow you to play with your friends.
Yes, yes, crossplay is a good thing. There are still people who haven't figured that out because they're stupid.
You play.
We know crossplay is a feature a lot of you has been anticipating, and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, the Rainbow Six community is the lifeblood that keeps this game moving forward.
We cannot thank you enough for your support. It is because of you that Siege keeps evolving and growing.
To wrap up, here's a brand new animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining Team Rainbow. Check this out.
I wish you well in defeating that alien knockoff game.
Ready?
6 years ago, I met a pilot.
Thank you, Narcy.
She saved my life.
Very much.
Damn.
What's that towards? Dungeon Siege. Not that I'm aware of, Hazardous.
That symbol, what does it mean?
This jacket was my father's. Dagu Wankan, Wichachpi. The creator's star has many meanings. Love, wisdom, bravery.
Suits you.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the boss.
No, Narcid, it doesn't really work that way, unfortunately. Sorry. Now, if you did do a resub sometime in the last month, then I noticed it, because I check that every day. There. See, okay. Bias. But a bear is way more terrifying than those weird prey bugs, in my opinion. No, seriously, bears are terrifying.
Wait, that's it? What happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Yeah, you're right. Better animated, too. Holy crap. Yeah, no joke, in one of the survival games...
Projects aren't the only things to be excited about this year. Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
In one of the survival games I was playing with my friend, I'm going to be at this, PAX recently, the highest level enemy in the game is a bear. It's actually a polar bear, specifically. Those things are absolutely terrifying to fight. In fact, you're not actually supposed to fight them. You're supposed... If you see a bear, you're supposed to run. Trackmania. Ubisoft original. So it's Fall Guys, but with cars. Okay, cool. Valhalla. Which I've actually been told is pretty cool. Haven't played it myself. At least if that's the one I'm thinking of, which I'm pretty sure it is. No, now it's Originals, Micromano. The Crew 2. Worse than The Crew 1 in every way. Seriously, it is. I liked The Crew 1, okay? I had a lot of fun with The Crew 1. I was looking forward to The Crew 2. Then The Crew 2 came out. Watch Dogs Legion. Still doesn't really have content. But now it has Aiden. Or Aiden. I actually forget how it... Worse map layout, worse races, less to do, worse co-op. Just not as fun pretty much across the board, Tomas. Hey, Catabo. Thank you very much as always. If you know where you want to put that, please let me know. Speaking of worse than the previous one in every day, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is worse than Ghost Recon Wildlands in every way. Again, I've played both, and I can actually recommend Ghost Recon Wildlands. It has some flaws, but it's a legitimately fun game that I absolutely recommend, especially if you're playing it with friends. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I do not recommend at all. So. Oh. Just Dance.
Family. When you're in good company, there are no bad dancers.
That is not
so
true.
Move the coffee table, alert the local homeowners association, and let's get loud.
So I'm probably gonna have to mute for this one again because it's a dance game. Yeah, no, let's just preempt that. So while this is playing, I'm going to describe something for you with regards to... Okay, so yeah, this is 100% the definition of copyright music right here. It's literally their song. Hope so, Tomas. Let me describe something for you. So I want you to imagine that you're playing a co-op campaign-based shooter, okay? Right? So you're like, all right. And it's like, oh my gosh, we've been attacked as soon as we hit the island. Gosh, our helicopters have gone down. We're on our own, and we have no resources, and we're level 1. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to be able to get to this local base where the rebels are, and we'll be fine. So you make your way to... You do the mission... And you get to the base, and that's the end of the story. Now, I am being slightly facetious, because there is one other tidbit of story, and that is the very last mission, which you have to unlock by doing random stuff. But that's the campaign, is the intro tutorial, and then the final mission. And everything in the middle is just randomly... It's generated nonsense. Do they have story bits and missions? No. Unlike Ghost Recon Wildlands, which, while it wasn't much, it did have story, it did have, like, characterizations. You'd learn a bit about the people you were going after, stuff like that. In Ghost Recon Breakpoint, it's... There's a target over there. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ed. I'll look that up later, because I don't want to switch away from the stream. But thank you very, very much, as always. Now, I'm going to refund 15 of that so you can get your server transferred. Or you can write it down there. Perfect. Hang on. Oh. Viking, Valhalla.
It was a big year for the new chief of the Raven Clan, but your journey with Eivor is far from over.
In November 2020, we released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date, and we have you to thank for that. Becoming Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home, is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you.
Okay.
I certainly had fun.
I'm sure this is a perfectly good game, but for some reason the fact that this is the biggest launch makes me sad for some reason.
With memorable side stories.
Thank you, Eivor.
We're amazed to see how you dedicated yourselves to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than 300 million raids in total, and built more than 100 million buildings in your settlements.
Yeah, Black Flag was a smash success. The idea that this beat it is interesting.
And we've been continuing to offer free updates for all players to enjoy post-launch. These updates include time-limited festivals, new quests, and even whole new game modes, such as the River Raids update and the Mastery Challenge. We add in community-requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming weeks. The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone. We've been tracking various known issues on our forums, and also shared our complex bug-fixing process in a recent dev blog. We love seeing your continual feedback, and we thank you for your patience and support for the game. On top of regular free updates, we're also building on Eivor's story and the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through game expansions. Wrath of the Druids released a few weeks ago, allowing players to explore Ireland and battle a mysterious cult, the Children of Danu. In our second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris. This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order to safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration missions are returning. This means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you. Expect new abilities, weapons, gear, and of course, new enemies. Watch out for the Siege of Paris coming this summer. Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall. It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history.
So anything catch my eyes? Yes, the Discovery Tour mode.
Crafted a new experience where you'll get to play as people during the time of Vikings and follow them in their endeavors.
Remember, I haven't played this game, so I don't have an opinion yet.
While collecting exclusive rewards. Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart for history or a student looking to supplement your knowledge, the Discovery Tour Viking Age will have you covered. Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here. For the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be supporting the game well into its second year. While this year will be a very active year for the game, we're already working on more expansions for next year. Something tells me that Eivor is not done with Odin yet.
Spoilers. Thank you, Nurse It, real quick. I did see the donation. I'll look it up later. Much obliged, sir. Yeah, no kidding, Hazardous. I mean, if they released a Discovery Tour mode for Assassin's Creed 4, I would be all over that.
Games from us. But we also have news about the movies and TV series we've been working on.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest.
Has anyone actually seen this show?
Set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple.
The last time I asked about this, which was several years ago,
second season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing.
The answer was no.
The upcoming season finale.
So, has that changed? Has anyone seen this show yet?
This is an involuntary reaction to
being inspired.
I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference? That's it. Except make it about me and not the world.
I feel really seen and heard.
I don't want to see you or hear you.
She played us to get what she wanted.
She inspired us.
She emotionally manipulated us.
What's the difference?
I wouldn't, Boogity.
Up next is an exclusive look at a new trailer for our feature-length movie, Werewolves Within. It's a whodunit with teeth that'll be coming to theaters June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Why is Ubisoft making a movie?
Hello, everyone. I am Josh Rubin, the director of Werewolves Within.
And I'm Sam Richardson, the star of Werewolves Within.
Werewolves Within was based off a Ubisoft game, and we're so excited to bring you an exclusive look just for you.
Check it out.
Okay. This is probably going to be mute, yeah.
Dr. Ellis?
Oh no, we've had game
probably tagged
game people making movies before.
Touch this door again, I'll shoot. Again.
Dr. Ellis? Get lost, please. Look, we need answers.
It didn't disappear.
What did you say? It didn't just... Shh.
What?
It's not Emerson Flint. It's one of you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Okay, well,
What did her eyeball say?
look, we don't understand. Can this please come out?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
What is she?
One of what?
A lycanthrope.
A what?
werewolf.
Is it a comedy?
The roads are effed.
Something's wrong with the generator.
Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
This is a comedy. It actually is a comedy. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Yeah, I should probably mute right about now, unfortunately. No, this is intentional comedy. You could tell. Either that or the trailer's lying, and I mean, trailers never lie. Okay, that looks amusing. I will give you that.
Quest on Apple TV Plus, and be sure to catch Werewolves Within this summer, in theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
I don't agree with that at all. Name a Far Cry villain past 3.
Abuela, what the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards?
Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Yeah, I think you're right, Larry.
Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're late. Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket. For his family.
Actually, while we're at it, name a villain that's not in Far Cry 3 in general.
Alejo's
Name a Far Cry 1 villain for me.
Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get out of boxing now. Get the fun.
No, it should be fine.
Gracias.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. It's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira. We survive. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy.
What's that?
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. Dios mío, no!
Listen, you get a thing, Malcor Blade, and you just stick with it, even if it's just stranding people on an island who happen to be teenagers.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this, and we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
See, Tirano! You have poisoned Yara! You have poisoned your sword!
What, you're not going to show them shooting an old woman?
Caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
just seen another disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo, passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara.
Oh yeah, sorry,
The most
Ubisoft
important
original.
part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power, and we couldn't be prouder to have him join the Far Cry family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains.
And there's Boss. And two people I don't know there.
Which makes today a very special day.
I know, it's 4 and 5.
Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans.
Well, that's what I was most interested in. Continuing to pay for a game that, you know...
Far Cry villains tradition and introduce a brand new experience.
I need to fund your yacht, sir.
It is time.
I know, he doesn't get the yacht. I get it.
Go further down
I need
the
to fund
rabbit
their yacht. There we go.
And it's up to you to find a way out.
Season Pass.
What is going on? Who's watching?
My, what a happy family. RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
You are alive.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that.
That's all that matters. What the fuck? Peekaboo, motherfucker.
What? Okay, I know that we were just kind of joking about how the villains of the Far Cry series is what they've latched onto since 3.
I too am a king who isn't afraid to...
But apparently they're really embracing that.
In my way!
Is this a test? A dream? An opportunity? Then I will not waste it. You are beyond salvation. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Far Cry 6. Hell. Apparently. Still, I will actually give you that's the most interesting thing I've seen for Far Cry 6 since they announced it, which was over a year ago at this point. Also,
We're so excited for you all to check out this next game.
I already have Blood Dragon.
I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
Okay, whatever. Thank you, Blackout. I put that towards Mass Effect 2. And I got your donation, Mythrock, but I couldn't see what it was for. But I did get it. Thank you. So this is the one that was spoiled for me. I'd probably be excited if it wasn't spoiled for me. Oh, no. No, no, don't ruin the Lumas.
Vast energy anomaly detected.
I mean, whatever. I'm probably going to buy this game, let's just be honest. Because the last one was astonishingly good. So we'll see if this is a better or a worse sequel. Oh yeah, Mario Plus Rabbids was awesome. Legit. I would say it had two major flaws. The rest of it was just good across the board. By the way, yes, one of the flaws was the Rabbids. The other flaw was related to the Rabbids. Yeah, I agree with Narset. It's one of the best XCOM-type games I've seen in recent memory. Not as good as XCOM 2, but still good. You got it, Mythrock, excuse me. That is the second flaw, yes, Narset. And that's not just a screw Rabbids thing. It actually severely limited the kind of party makeup you could do. And that actually limited the kind of gameplay style, and just... It was a problem. Biggest complaint I had, by far. So I know everyone in chat's like, Nintendo spoiled this. Yeah, probably. I didn't hear about that. What I did was I woke up this morning and popped onto Discord and had someone to say, hey, there's a big spoiler. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's Mario Rabbids.
The whole team
yes, I'm still pissed about that.
Proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you to experience it.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
Hi everyone, Mario and the Rabbids are back. And I'm so excited to be back as well today.
Okay, that one tiny moment had more charisma than the entire presentation has so far.
Diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger ambition. Expanding our universe on a major scale. This time it's not just the Mushroom Kingdom, there is an entire galaxy to save. To do so, you will lead a brave yet reckless team of unique heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and other surprises. On their quest to repel evil across the galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from planet to planet. They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor, an enemy unlike anything our heroes encountered before. But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies, the Sparks. These surprising creatures, born from the merge of Rabbids and Lumas,
you misspelled abominations.
To our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
Thank you, Alex. I've put that towards Skyborn.
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world.
It was a good game.
We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up.
It was a surprisingly good game.
We've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge. And you will be able to experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame.
We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
Take your time. Don't crunch. Don't rush. And take your frickin' time. I can wait. By the way, I'm pre-ordering the crap out of this. Just let you know. Javin. That's my hope, Boogity. We'll see. So more Rabbids, that's bad. Do you have any combat? Oh, you do have some combat. Yeah, no joke. For those of you who are into tactical turn-based games who happen to have a Switch, I do legitimately recommend Mario plus Rabbids. It's not just Mario, the fact that it's Mario. In fact, honestly, if it wasn't Mario, it would still be a fantastic game. It has good class variety, good map design, good enemy variety. Terrain matters a lot. Your party makeup is okay. Like I said, that's the biggest flaw, because you have to bring a rabbit, and that limits what you can bring to a party. Boss designs are awesome. I mean, Luigi was a stone-cold killer when we played through that on the stream. You remember that? Because for those of you who don't know, Luigi had a sniper rifle, and he was deadly with it.
So we're not done yet. Let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
Yeah, Luigi was dead. It was great.
Hi everyone. As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of games coming soon. And this is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible game experiences. I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been a challenging year.
You could tell because of my villa. Sorry.
Our industry's ability to bring together millions of players from around...
I mean, anybody familiar with what the real estate industry is doing right now? Like, I couldn't even buy a regular house, never mind something like this.
One of the real powers of video games. And it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to do our best. Finally, my sincere thanks to you.
My third yacht has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
You place in us. Your involvement in our games communities keeps them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds. And your contributions, feedback, and support make it possible. We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games within their universes. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
AKA the only game worth the damn this particular conference.
Mario and
that's an exaggeration. There's probably some other decent games.
All new adventure.
But those are all probably. This one is most likely going to be a good game.
And speaking of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today.
It's Eclectic Oak.
Of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places of all. Brought to life
Paris
by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look with you now.
Thank you, Eclectic. Real quick.
Enjoy.
Before this plays. Much obliged. I've got that for Portal 1, Portal 2, and whatever the other one was. Spiritfarer. Thank you, Eclectic. Very, very much. It was the first location that came to mind. I'm sorry. Although I've been told, I mean, historically Paris was a dung hole, but to live in. But I mean, most cities were, so that doesn't mean much. Yeah, kind of called this. Sorry, I didn't like the movie, so I'm just kind of neutral in this one. it's the good guys. Sorry. You can tell they're the good guys because the leader was so cartoonishly evil. He didn't even really have a motivation in the movie. Alright, so I'm thinking... I mean, it's Ubisoft, so obviously the real answer is this is a third-person action game. Because that's what Ubisoft makes. But let's be fun about this. What is the weirdest genre you could come up with that this game could be? And have it still fit. Like, you can't just say it's a puzzle platformer. Now, you have to, like, okay, what can we do with this? And obviously, I think a dating sim is the most obvious answer. Auto chess. Well, card battle. I like that. Card battle. It's a card battle game that has towers. And remember to sign up for our subscription service. Please subscribe to our subscribing subscribers. Subscribe.
And I.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Sorry, lost myself for a second there.
That is crazy.
I should probably mute this. That just occurred to me. Sorry. Subscribe! That's the new reunion. Subscribe. Well, point and click adventure, that would be perfect. I mean, was it just last week or the week before last? I've kind of lost track. When I just had that whole rant about how subscription services are terribly used and are greedy, awful things that are legitimately causing the industry to get worse. Pretty sure that was either last week or the week before last, because Ubisoft Plus is what prompted that.
Joined us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
Today, we battled some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction. Learned some new songs in Rocksmith.
Yeah, the Apple analogy.
Got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic. Lit up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022. Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
A Telltale
Witnessed
game.
a chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6.
The Quark's not that stupid, Muhammad.
In Mario plus Rabbids.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post-show.
So, for the record, I'm not actually going to cover the post-show. I mean, I usually don't. Just wanted to mention that, though. Now, that being said, I will always give Ubisoft and Nintendo both credit, because both of them tend to have actual goddamn gameplay after the conference. So I will give them credit. This is probably going to have some actual honest gameplay with people sitting down and playing the games and showing them off. And yes, please! So, credit where credit is due. And now they're playing another song, which is why I did that. Thank you, Harriet. Very much appreciate it, as always. Thank you. What was that going towards? Soma! You got it. I did flat out say for people to stop subscribing to me while I was working on Lorecraft. I have actually said that. I'm on record. It's video evidence. That's how it works. Ubisoft is in highest touch with the technology games, is exactly what she just said. Word for word. I'm sorry. That just threw me. That really threw my brain for a second. Like, wait, what? What? Because they're talking about showcasing a First Nation, I believe is how they described it, character in their game, and how much they wanted to focus on that, in case you're wondering. And so I admittedly kind of tuned that out, because usually when a large-scale corporation says that, it's garbage. And so I was just focusing on, collecting my thoughts for the wrap-up. And then she said that line, which was just the highest technology games. And I'm just, what? Anyways, someone else just subbed. It was Volcanto. Thank you, Volcanto. As always, please stop subbing. If you know where you want that to go, let me go. Hang on. So let me collect my thoughts here. Please be quiet. I'm sorry. I can't think. All right. Let's do a quick wrap-up. I mean, Mario plus Rabbids looks pretty good. Yep. No, okay, for real. The new Rainbow Six game looks okay, I guess. Dying Light 2, you got it. Except that's only if it has a campaign, and even then it still only rises it to the level of being a once-through if my friends are interested in it. So, immediately after that, we had Rainbow Siege, which, I mean, it's still Rainbow Siege. That's cool. We had Far Cry 6, which was just honestly boring. I feel like they announced something else. I can't even remember. What else did they announce? I should have been taking notes. Oh yeah, Guerrilla Games gave me like 5 games, which are on my list now. Oh yeah, Riders Republic, which would be cool and interesting if it wasn't PvP focused. And Guitar Stuff, which is actually kind of legit, except for the fact that it's a subscription service. So, cool with an asterisk, maybe cool with an asterisk, would have been cool except for... not super interested to begin with, and don't really have any interest in it yet. And then Mario plus Rabbids. And you know what's sad? And I want to stress that this is not a meme or a joke or whatever. What do you want to bet that that's the best conference we're getting this year? Seriously, here, I'll pull up chat. Seriously, hear me out for a second. Because that wasn't bad. It wasn't. I've been seeing E3 for, like 20 years now. That's not bad. That was kind of boring. And kind of bleh. But that wasn't bad. We've covered bad E3s on this show. That might actually be the best conference this year. We'll see. Because everyone else is always a dice roll, right? Like, Microsoft is the exact same as Ubisoft. They're either great or awful, right? Square Enix is pretty much the same thing. They're either like, yeah, or, oh, okay. Nintendo, we'll see. We'll see, is all I'm going to say about that. And I don't even remember what else there is. I suppose I could go to lorerunner.com. Let's check out lorerunner.com. Here we go. So we've also got the Square Enix conference, which I have no faith in whatsoever. Capcom. I mean, Capcom is Capcom. And, oh yeah, then we got EA, which I think finally got scheduled today. So I need to figure out what that time that is so I can finally add that. And I need to figure out when the PC conference is. Oh yeah, and then there's Devolver Digital, which I don't know when that is at all. I suppose I could start looking that up. But first, let's cut off the local recording.